mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on a mission, but it's taking me back. Now I'm the man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth.
Cole, you stupid.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns.
Charlie Smith to kick off.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll fake to Judkins, and now it's Watson. He's got a man. It's KC Concepcion. And a muffin down just shy of the 40. 17 yards through the air on the first play of the game.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 3rd down and
Come to the line for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Shador. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
At their own 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck.
A sack certainly isn't ideal in this situation, but I think this quarterback considers himself lucky. He at least prevented the safety. This defense is in attack. They know they're one big play away from taking a 2-0 lead.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. On the handoff, Judkins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Sanders, little pop pass here. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Well, they come to the line. Not an easy one to convert. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Sanders. This is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
Sanders pass intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He'll air it out down the middle to the goal line and in. Jordan Tyson, touchdown Saints.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He finds Judy on that one. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Browns. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, Shador. Left side brought in by Concepcion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. In some rhythm, the drive's rolling. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19.
To throw again is Sanders. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
extra-point attempt to come here.
Andre Schmidt on for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Brown now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a gift to Judkins heading right. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal at the Saints' 10-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. Into space. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
1 quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, Chuck. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That one out wide to Achane. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
3rd down, and here is Shuck. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. He gets this complete to Tyson. And he is going to have a Saints first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down, New Orleans.
Well run with H.A. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
16-yard line.
A run, and it's H.A. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Chuck. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. Now, the extra point.
For the extra point.
He's got it. Saints will take a 21-7 lead.
21. Round 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by New Orleans.
On play action, it's Shuck. Escaping to his left. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On the ground, here is H.N. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's third down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. And now third, they only need 2 yards. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
Round 7. Charlie Smith to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Now Shador on first down. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Now Shador. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cleveland.
Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders. The Saints have got it. And they're going to take over once more. They have forced another first-half turnover.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Now Shuck on third down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's into the hands of Jeudy on the right side. Down to the 10. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And man, down the field, it's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They send a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The quarterback is sacked. A loss of 13 yards.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. A run here with H.A. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Tackle made by the second-round pick.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shador. Forced out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. Bajorquez on to punt, and the kick is away. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the carry, it's H.A. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2. On the RPO, quick throw to Olave. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Achane. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Jared Verse there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it at their own. Yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Sanders now off the bootleg. That's caught. The tight end, Joe Royer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. To throw again is Sanders. That's the left side and complete to Boston. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They go play action now with Sanders. And he will score! Game on! Jerry Jeudy! Touchdown Browns! That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Schmidt, good on the extra point. And the Browns are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Brown now to return it.
Barry Brown on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A play fake. They'll throw with Rattler. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Good coverage by Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15. And the Saints first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken at about the 14. And a nice return there. The offense not to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
That's over the middle and caught by Jeudy. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on, come on. Hey, tap the 60, tap the 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO. Cannot connect. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Sanders. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. He'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage, but not by much. Might have only gained a yard. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
To throw is Sanders. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll begin here on the ground. Whoa. He gets free. Still going. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
For the extra point.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down.
A big loss on the play.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3.
Now a run on first down. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long